Steps to do today's activity. First, open one of the browser in your computer. For example, today I'm gonna use the Google Chrome. You can also use Safari or other browser. After that, open the Scratch website by typing scratch.mit.edu. After that, press enter and then wait until everything is loaded. Mine, I have made an account, so that's why it looks like this. But after that, I want you to press create to make a new project, and please wait until the project is load. Now we are going to try to recreate the Feeding Frenzy game, and actually we already practiced about this before, but we are gonna practice at home how to do it again. So first, we are going to delete the default sprite, which is the cat. Delete it, press the trash bin and then choose yes. After that, add a new sprite. We are going to add 4 sprites, so choose sprite. And then after that, because the game is about fish, so we are going to find fish. Press the sprite, and then after that we are going to duplicate it. Right click on your mouse and then choose duplicate. And then inside this sprite is actually there are 4 different costumes, so we are going to pick another costumes from this sprite. So go to costumes and then pick the fish that you want to use, but do not use the same sprite as before. So this is what I want to use, and then duplicate it one more time, the same step, change the costumes again, and then pick different fish. For now, I'm gonna pick this fish. After that, for the 4th sprite, I'm gonna pick a shark, but you can set where do you want to put your fish first, the position. And then after that, we are gonna add the last sprite, which is the shark. So type shark at the top on the search bar, and then after that we are going to change the name. I'm gonna name this one into main, and then the blue fish I'm gonna name it into number 1, change the name, and then the yellowfish I'm gonna change it to 2, and the shark I'm gonna change it to number 3, so it's easier for me to remember. Now we're gonna add the backdrop because the game is about Feeding Frenzy, so we are gonna use the underwater one background. And then after that, we are going to resize the sprite because the screen is not that big, so that's why we're gonna change the size of the fish. I'm gonna start with the main character. I'm gonna change it into 70, but you actually can try to customize your own size. If you like it smaller or a little bit bigger than the size that I use, you can also do that. And then after that, I think I will go with 70, and then you can move on to the other fish, the other character or the other sprite. Change the number into the number that you want to use. The same for the shark. Okay, and then after that, put them in the position that you want them to be. After that, we are going to start the program. So for the main fish, I want the main fish to follow my mouse cursor whenever I move it. So when I move to the left, the main fish will also move to the left side. When I move to the right, the main fish will go to the right side. So it's like that. So we are going to start to code to program the main fish. The first thing we need to do is we have to set the default position of the main fish. So every time I start, the fish will always start on that point. Remember the X and Y position. For example, I want it to start over there. So we're gonna need a block from motion. So go to motions and then go to X and Y position here. So we are going to change the number inside. It actually depends if you want your fish to start on that position, that you can change it. You can use that number. But because I'm trying to change the position where I am going to start, so it means we have to follow the number display on the screen like that. For example, I want it to start over there. So I'm gonna change the X and follow the number on the screen to minus, and then the Y is also, we will follow the number available there. And then we are going to combine it with the events block. So when the green flag is clicked, go to X minus 38, and then the Y is minus 101. After that, we are going to program the fish to move whenever I move my mouse cursor. It will follow my mouse cursor. So we also need 1 blocks from motion, which is glide 1 seconds to the random position, but we are going to change it later into mouse cursor. We are going to change it into mouse pointer. Sorry, it's mouse pointer. And then the 1 second inside is actually the speed. We can change that later. And now we are going to combine it with another blocks from events. When the green flag is clicked, the fish will glide 1 second to the mouse pointer. But we are going to use another blocks so that when the green flag is clicked, the fish will always follow the mouse pointer. So we are going to put the blocks, the glide 1 second blocks, in the middle of forever blocks. For the whatever inside the forever blocks will always be repeated. Okay, now let's try it. Now the fish is moving as we want it to be, but this is pretty slow. So we are going to change the number inside. We are going to make it follow our mouse pointer a little bit faster. So we are going to change it into 0.01. So it won't feel laggy. Nah, this one is faster enough. Okay, now we're gonna program the fish number 1 and also number 2. The fish number 1 and fish number 2 program is actually similar except for the default position. We are going to start with the default position. So also the same, go to X and Y. It depends on whether you want to put your fish, or you're gonna have to follow the number there, 100. For example, minus 103, and then the Y is 105. And then we combine it with the green flag. After that, we are going to glide 1 second to random position this time. So the fish will go wherever it wants, for example. Now we're gonna combine it with the green flag again, and then we will put it inside forever blocks. So let's try it. So both of the fish are working now, and then after this we are going to move to the third fish. Oh sorry, the second fish, the yellow fish. The program is, the blocks pretty much the same. So the X and Y, we will follow that X and Y. We are not going to change it. And then we combine it with the green flag. After that, we will also program the fish to go to the random position, and we will repeat it forever. So take a forever blocks and then change the speed. For example, I will use 0.5. You can also change the bluefish speed into the number that you want it to be. And then now for the shark, I'm gonna put the shark over here because I want the shark to go left and right only. When it touches the edge, it will go back to the default position. So right here. Now how to do it? It's a little bit different. We are going to set the default position first. So far, I want it to start from that position, and then we will combine it with the green flag. So when the green flag is clicked, that's the default position. That's the where it going to start. And then after that, I'm gonna take another blocks, and we are not going to use the same block as before. This is the difference. We will use the glide 1 second to X and Y position, and then it will follow the number where it wants to go. So we are going to talk about that later. So we also need forever blocks. Now we need different blocks. Conditional block, if then what will happen. And then after that, we are going to use sensing blocks, and then we are going to use the green flag blocks, and then we are going to use another one blocks, which is the X and Y default position. So this is what happened. When we press the green flag, the shark will go to the right side. After that, when it reaches that edge, it will go back to the default position. So this is how to do it. When the green flag is clicked, the shark will glide 1 second to that edge. So we will use different number here. Remember, the X on the right side is positive. The X on the left side is negative. And right now, the shark will go from the left side to the right side. We are not going to change the Y this time because the shark will only go left to the right. So it's the X coordinate, not the Y coordinate. So this is what we are going to do. Let's change the minus because the X on the right side is positive, so we are going to erase the negative symbol. So let's try it. Now the fish can move already, but how to put it back to the original position, and then how to make it run all the time until we press the stop blocks. So this is what we need to do. So this is when we are going to use the conditional blocks. So if we are going to put the sensing blocks inside but not touching the mouse pointer, we're going to change it into the edge on the right side. Then what will happen? What will happen is the shark will go to the default position. We use that same number, but let's see what happened. So when we press the green flag, the shark go to the right side and also back to the left side, but we want it to run forever, so we will put everything inside the forever blocks. And then let's try to run all the program. Now we can see that all the program runs perfectly.